Hello, beautiful people. I hope that you're all doing so well. I hope that you're thriving. I hope that you're taking care of yourself. And most importantly, I hope that you are having a fabulous week filled with fabulous things and all sorts of fabulous feelings. If you didn't know where you were, you're currently with me in the car, outside of the home, listening to the Doing Life with Love and Magic podcast. I'm your host, Dwayne, and this is the space whereby I like to chat shit, where I like to share my life's perspective as I navigate clumsily through my 20s, because the 20s really be a great time to just, build your character and break it down and set the foundations for who you want to be in this life. Even though as humans, we never really stop learning and growing. We could literally decide to change our lives at the age of 62. Anything is possible. But I just felt let me just document my journey. And if someone benefits from it, whether you learn something new or you find entertainment in what it is that I speak about, or you can relate, that's amazing. And if none of that resonates with you, that's okay as well. Find shit that does resonate with you. Enough said. It has literally been an hour or 30 minutes since I competed in the pole competition. That's what we're here to talk about today. Because it was low-key what I was stressed about last week. I literally remember sitting outside and having a moment of panic, thinking about the fact that I was going to be participating in a pole competition next week, same time, same place, so right now. And I really remember feeling nervous, and during the week I honestly feel I had a dream whereby I had missed the last spot to kind of practice my moves before the competition came out, and I was freaking out because I was I haven't practiced and I'm being thrown into the competition and I don't know how it was gonna go. Granted, I did get a chance to practice my moves before the competition, and it was really something, having it all together as a routine. Please excuse raindrops if you hear it. It's raining, hence why I'm filming in my car. But I remember I think it was Wednesday when I went to practice, because there was only a spot on a Wednesday, and I practiced it and I was okay, cool, I'm literally just gonna walk through this. I'm too shy to put my whole coochie into it right now, because I'm I just want to make sure that I kind of semi have the timing right and it's kind of feeling okay. And I felt much better about my routine on Wednesday than I did the week before. So I did the thing. And I was okay, cool. And then after, I watched my video and I was actually, this doesn't look too bad. In my head, I was this feels so basic. Everyone else's routines are so beautiful and so pretty and artistic, and I just feel I haven't put that flair into my routine. So I watched the video a couple of times and I was okay, maybe if I just maneuver a hand over here, or shake a little tail over there, or if I do a 1-2 1-2 over there, then it might just look a little bit prettier. Have it be simple but add a little bit of spice to it. Fumeho is not a song that you just go and you walk through it. You have to put a little bit of soul into it, a little bit of mood, if you will. So I practiced the thing on Wednesday, and then I watched the video I mentioned, and then during the week I went to gym, and I remember I had set some time aside for myself to do a little bit of stretching, because I haven't been doing any of that. And I was you know what, while I'm at gym, let me practice my the dancey part of my routine. Let's just do that, because that will make me feel a little bit more comfortable if I feel I've kind of match the timing a little bit and I kind of know what I'm doing, and I've added in a little bit of a flair instead of going in there and just being well, we're gonna thug it out. So I did that at the gym. I was rolling over, I was shaking booty in the little yoga room, I was practicing my back bends, I was do it in time for the music. And since you don't have a pole, all the parts where you're climbing, just imagine yourself climbing and what you might be doing in that time. So I did that. And then this morning, before I had to go in and register for the comp, I literally did a quick little 1-2 practice round as well, just practicing the dance moves. And I was like, you know what? It kind of is what it is. And if you tuned into last week's episode, I feel like I was getting to the place whereby I was like, don't psych yourself up and attach an outcome to this shit. The most important thing is that you're having fun, you're learning something new, and you're trying something new. Pole routines are completely new for me. I don't know fuck all about putting a routine together. I don't feel like I was really good at it either, and I feel like I required some help to kind of get it together in a way that actually looked presentable and quite cute and cool. I'm not really good at putting routines together. I'm not a dancer either. I don't have a vision of anything. And I think it was the first time where I found myself questioning, should I be watching other pole related dance routines or something along those lines just to get inspired. And I tried to, but I was like, this is fucking hard. I don't want to psych myself up so close to the competition. Now I'm trying to do shit that I haven't been practicing the whole time. And also I didn't really know what I was capable of. I was like, cool, I'm just going to do this routine to the song and we're going to be Gucci. We'll figure it out. So anyway, did all of that this morning, and then I had a nice breakfast. I made some oats with some blueberries and a little bit of peanut butter, and what else did I put in it? That was it, and some oat milk. And then I made myself a nice matcha. I sat, I drank it, I watched a little bit of YouTube, and then I was like, okay, we're ready to go. So I got changed, did all the things, and then made my way to the competition. And I have a playlist for when I need to hype myself up. It's literally called You Need to Hype Yourself Up, Babes. And I was just listening to the Charlie XCX song that I got it. And that was just so nice. But then I skipped the rest of the songs because I was none of these are fitting my mood right now. But I listened to a little bit of it and I was trying to get into the groove. And then I got there and I think I was feeling less nervous because there were less participants this year, so it just felt a little bit less pressure. And also it was all familiar faces, people that I've been to class with. So I'm okay, cool, we're chill. And we just sat and we chatted and we laughed and we did all the things. And then eventually it was time to go. Guys, I was so nervous. My stomach was doing weird sounds. And I was listen, you just go out there and you have fun. If you bomb, you bomb, and that's okay. I won't love you any less if you bomb. There's nothing riding on if you do really well or if you don't do really great. We're just here to have a good time, and we're here to learn and try something new. Don't overthink it too much. Don't stress yourself out. And I think the thing that made me feel a lot better and a lot chill is because it's my routine. It's not we're all doing the same thing. Everyone had put together their moves in a specific way that was specific to them. And therefore, I feel that also took the pressure off because I was this is me. This is something that I put together. Well, not really, with a little bit of help. I can't claim everything. I was okay, maybe. But I'm it's not I'm doing the exact same thing that everyone else is, and I'll be compared in some sort of way to oh, you didn't do your butterfly or your jasmine in the same way that so-and-so did, hence why we're gonna mark you less type of thing. It's you're getting marked on your routine and how you put your shit together. That's it. So yeah, went in there and I was already feeling jokey and happy. I was wiping down the poles because I saw they were a little bit slippery, and I was guys, this is scary. And then the judge is oh no, don't be scared. And I was okay, cool, girl. And I did the routine, and I surprised myself with how much fun I was actually having at the beginning. And I was okay, shit, we're doing it. And then, guys, I get to the last bit of the routine. And choose Bob, I get, I stuff it up a little bit. Like, I slipped out of it, like, the last move, and I feel like I struggled a little bit, and I was like, shit. And I feel like I laughed as well, because I was like, of course this happens, like, right at the end, like, at my showstopper. Like, I'd practiced the end part a bit. I was like, yes, I'll slide down on my back, and then I'll do a little kicky kick, and then, like, I'll sit up, and then I'll do this hand gesture. Girl, I literally laughed as I, like, slid out of that move, and then was on the floor, and I was like, okay, I'm done. Thank you, bye. And that was it. And that was the end of the competition. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I feel like that end part would have been a lot better. But also I feel like the rest of it, I felt like pretty okay about it. And like when I came out, I was like, yeah, like it was okay. It was cool. I'm not feeling any type of way about it. I'm not feeling any attached to any sort of outcome. Like, it was cool. It was okay. And I feel like whenever we do something in life, I feel like we tend to do this. We, like, focus on the part that didn't really go the best. Like, whatever it is that we could have done could have been so great. But, like, our mind will catch on to the fact that I fucked this part up and I'm upset about it. And I feel like everyone can see that I fucked that up. So when I left, I was like, okay, like I felt okay about that performance. I felt all right about it. Like, I didn't feel as terrible as I did last year. I think also I was in my head because I was like, I feel like I lost my angle as well. Because I moved around a bit, like as I was climbing on the static pole. So I was like, fuck, I'm going to get marked down for that too. But it is what it is. And, like, by the time I got back to, like, the girls outside and we were chilling, I was like, I'm accepting potentially getting a bronze and being last. Like, that's the worst thing that could happen. I know what the worst thing that can happen is. It's like, I could literally get last place, and that's okay. The fact of the matter is, I put myself out there, I did something new, and it was fine. And I think I'd accepted it. And I just, like, was chilling by the end of it. I was like, I don't feel any type of way about it. It happened. It was a minute of my life. Like, so many other things after this could happen, honestly. And then, like, two of my little girly pumps. Why am I calling them my girly pumps? My fellow students in pole, I guess. They came back with some champagne. And then we just chilled. We drank champagne out of plastic cups. We laughed and giggled about stupid shit, and I was just like, yes, like, this is lovely. This is a way to end off, like, something that was so stressful for a lot of us. It's just to celebrate, like, even if it was like we got a cake or something, like, this is a way to kind of end it off. And I just felt like at that point I was like, cool, I've made peace with whatever the outcome was going to be. And yeah, then we went for prize giving after everything went. It felt like a lifetime passed. And we went and we all sat, and like our main instructor started like calling out people's names and what they got. And I was like, I was ready for my name to be called like first, like what's going on? And then the second person gets called, and then I got third place, guys. Third place. I was like, damn, I was never ready. What do you mean? Me? Are you sure? Did you calculate the points? Did you see me slide? Did you see me fuck up? Like, are you being for real? And I was literally like, oh my gosh. And she was like, no, you like really surprised me. Like, well done. And I was like, I could cry real tears because I really didn't expect this. I was really like anticipating getting a bronze and being okay with it. Just because of like, I was also basing it on the outcome from last year. I was just like, I don't know. I just felt like other people's routines were stronger and like they had so much more confidence in how their body moved and how they put everything together that I feel like I literally just got my shit together at the end. Like, that's how I felt like this whole experience had rolled out. And I'm just feeling so thankful and like overwhelmed and like also shy at the same time because like third place I think is pretty good. Like, as someone that didn't really have like much anticipation in terms of where they wanted to place and if they wanted to place, I feel like really pleasantly surprised and a little bit shy that y'all thought that I was good enough to get third place. I'm just like, oh my gosh, thank you. That's how I feel. I'm like, thank you. So, like, yeah, shit. Like, I'm really thankful that this was the outcome this year. I'm really proud that the work that I've put in kind of like paid off. And yeah, I'm really thankful that I just had fun. But if I hear female again, it's on site. It is on site. But yeah, I had a really great time. Now I'm just like, okay, now how am I going to reward myself for getting third place? Because this is better than what I expected. And I feel like I deserve some sort of an award for myself. Not like from anyone else. Like, I feel like I needed to reward me. I did say I was going to go get a matcha after. I did not do such a thing because I'm also very cognizant of the fact that it is the last week before payday. And I don't want to put myself in financial ruin, so I came straight home. Like, I know my best friend is around, and, like, ideally, I would have loved to go get a glass of wine. But also, I'm just, like, I could, but also, I mean, I could, and then just pay myself back later. But I'm just like, oh, my word. But yeah, I'm really, really thankful that today went really well as it could have gone. And it's just, yeah, it's just really great. That's all I kind of have to say for right now, is that, like, I'm a little bit in disbelief that this happened. Like, I keep looking at my certificate and I'm like, shit, that has my name on it. It's got a silver. And also, I've got, like, a little medal that says third. What the fuck? What do you mean? What the hell? So, yeah, I'm really, really, really thankful. And I'm so proud. So proud. And I can't wait to now chill. Feels like a big thing is, like, out of the way. And yeah, girls are doing their thing, and I just encourage you to do your thing and just be, like, okay with whatever the outcome may be. Like, just chill out, babes, and do your thing and have fun doing it. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, that's kind of the vibes for today. We'll chat soon, chat later, and have a wonderful day. Okay, goodbye.